Hello gamers, welcome to the stream. How are you all today? This is the stream for sure this time. Nothing can go wrong. My Hypixel is definitely still not shooting itself. Oh, hello guys. Hello everyone who joined. Hey Bacon, Cobb, Ken, D, IL, hi guys. This is yeah, Hypixel just keeps lagging for me during certain time periods, and I assume it's just Hypixel issue because as we saw yesterday, for people who saw the stream before it went down, it's fine on other servers and shit. And I'm literally streaming right now and dropping 0 frames, so but Hypixel itself keeps lagging around the EU time for me, so I have to deal with that, I guess, for a bit. And it's not as bad as it is yesterday, so we are hosting the match. We will be seeing Zoomun versus BestPoo. Another game in the losers bracket. Second game in losers round 1. Both of them lost to pretty known big players, while themselves being quite new to the tournaments. Both lost 3-0, even though they did show quite a good performance, especially BestPoo, almost taking down one of the games from Itamar. And now they will be deciding who will get their very first win in the tournaments and who will unfortunately leave this tournament. But both of them, I think, have pretty equal chances. I'm pretty excited to see this game. Yeah, sorry for my voice. I just woke up, quite literally, like 20 minutes ago or so. It sound kind of sick. Are you okay? No, I'm like just woke up. I'm honestly quite excited for this match. I think even though I was more awake for Sky versus Viking, I know, a bit more alive and excited for this one, internally at least. Give me like 5 minutes. Yeah, yeah, of course, one. I'm just preparing to and just waiting for people to show up. Until seeing CJ versus Janka today. Yeah, we do, but it's not really soon. It's in like 6 hours from now on, I think. If I got correctly. I think it's 2 p.m. PST or 9 p.m. UTC. Yeah. Sounds like pretty known, like film with British who's gonna be both completely. Yeah. This is gonna be very interesting. Give me a second. Uh, Winner of that first should win, and yes, here at the very end. Imagine. And if they lose, they don't get the win in the tournament. Alright. Let me start getting card players here. Pokisa, yes, and Zoomun. Yo gamers. Hello, hello. You could beat an S tier, probably not. Okay, we are starting in a few minutes. As usual, ad breaks between games, so ads don't show up during games. And then we begin, and everything will start. I'm gonna check if I have everything prepared here. I think I should. Yeah. Okay, ads will be over in 30 seconds. It will start. I am hella ready. Kinda. Almost. I'm excited to see it. It should be a good match, and I hope both of them will have a good performance and good chances to win. I also have a question. What's your question, Deep? And I get the same response every time. Nice. Consistency. Wearing seatbelts is very important, so have fun. Scoreboard on the stream. Scoreboard is on the stream. When I can, if we had to eat anyone by the screen, who would it be? uh, Game 1, Jigsaw Rush. Playing with both of them pretty much on the same axis, looking at the board. And BestPoo flying through the board already. Finishing pretty quickly. Someone being a bit behind, still finishing in second place, and BestPoo will be starting game number 1 with a small lead. But it Jigsaw Rush, absolutely. Kind of waiting. Sorry, like you were not here for a sky vacuum, I assume, yesterday. It's not even half as bad today, so Television for wins the whole match, wins for not who win each individual round. Yeah, same. Kind of waiting. Round number 2, and this round also starts pretty well for BestPoo, who is so far holding on to the first place, for Zoomun struggling to hold on to top 3, finally passing the Red again, getting past back, but still securing the second place right at the end. Not letting BestPoo get the bigger lead. Wouldn't it be funny if I invited Boy Kitzler into the party, and it turned out to be IL playing on it. What was going on with the leaderboard here? How? Okay. BestPoo getting 2 stars with random passing Zoomun right at the end of Flores Lava. And oh god, that's not good. I don't think I will be able to rejoin in time for quick jousting. But at least I won't be killed by anyone at the very least. This does suck though. We can enjoy very cool new arcade lobby while I'm rejoining the game for quick jousting. I hope they both just hold. Don't kill each other while I rejoin, please. Bruh. Okay, we're back. We are so back. Don't worry. So consider like a free trust. Who is this Howard dude? Why is he killing uh our participants? I mean, BestPoo didn't lie, he did get 3 stars on someone here. It actually happened. This match is very sleepy. Oh gosh, why am I included so many my guys? Someone and BestPoo both start together near one of the randoms trying to fight it out and get the first kill, and BestPoo is the one to start off with a kill. And then they are fighting in a 1v1 between each other here inside of the map, trying to get a kill. Someone needs to get this one to stand a chance, at least in the game number 1 here. He dies. No, he doesn't die. He kills BestPoo actually. I thought saying that he died there, but no. But BestPoo then comes back and kills Zoomun and a few randoms as well, establishing the first place so far. Zoomun is fighting for the second right now with the random, securing second at least, but he is still losing more and more stars as the game goes. He is 8 behind, and Frozen Floor as round number 6 might be the game to try and bring things back for Zoomun. If he manages to get BestPoo off, and he so far is being pretty good with the aim, but not too successful to kill him so far. Only getting him closer and closer to the edge, but then gets a bit flanked and almost dying. Zone himself is on the edge, barely escaping the death, and he kills BestPoo, only staying against the randoms here, and it is a great opportunity for Zoomun to try and bring some of the stars back. He doesn't have a lot of rounds left, but then he dies to the random, and now it's over. Man. And now he's 7 stars down with 2 rounds left. He had an opportunity to bring it all back, and unfortunately he wasn't too lucky to stay alive, and now the last rounds are just a formality here. McPop-Tart, real. Lucky Boshida could be edible. Can confirm, yeah, he is. L31, I'm not edible. Also can confirm. Depends on how dead. I think all bacon is pretty dead. Sometimes. And now, endless split with all the randoms already out. Like I said, just formality, Zoomun cannot bring back 7 stars in 2 rounds, but can get some more wins to maybe try and build up some momentum, some pace. BestPoo has been winning all the first rounds back to back to back, and someone finally got his win in Frozen Floor, which could have brought him back if he outlived the randoms. So he continues to win the last rounds of game 1, he may continue with this momentum all in the game 2. But for that, he needs to start with winning endless with, and so far I think he has slightly more land than BestPoo, who is kinda in a bit of a pickle, and he dies first with Zoomun getting another win, hanging down the lead, and 1 game at the end. We're gonna get one more. One more round to finish it off. That for Austrian arrow, he's like, do not spread the propaganda. Repeat. Repeat indeed. How am I getting a kill with this lag, bruh? Average of 31 experience here. Oops. Oh my gosh, this is actually getting slightly unplayable. I was hoping it was gonna get better as the game goes. It does not. Bruh. I'm going to cry. Nope. We will wait until high ground is over, and hopefully my internet gets a bit better as it goes. Please. Everyone is edible if you have the right idea. I have the passive F3S installed on my client right now. It's all that lag. I just stand here and it will be over. Okay, last round. Not escape. To decide it all. Not really. Just to see the difference between them at the end, if someone taking an early lead but then falling behind BestPoo after the first row of 10 blocks. I don't know, was Zoomun the one who doesn't look at the other tubes and still does really well in Lab Escape? I agree, Jack. Hello. Past Ratter Gaze. That's truly one way to say it. I think if someone doesn't look at other tubes, he's doing really well, but the one who will be ending game number 1 at the win will be BestPoo with winning first game 2013. Jeez. GG's. First win for BestPoo in the tournaments. And a pretty confident start with someone having some good rounds and opportunities to bring it back, but BestPoo has been more consistent throughout, so he managed to stay on top. Let's see if things will change in the second one, or will BestPoo continue winning here? It's just, it's not getting better anytime soon, isn't it? It's actually, it really is just getting worse. Alright. Sure, he does look at that, but doesn't very good at it. I just remember someone saying that they don't look at other tubes during their match and still almost beat the one of the participants. I don't remember who it was. It was either someone or like Outcrit. I don't remember fully. Or maybe someone else. Volcano, I am chilling. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. We are so fine. I'm gonna ban all Europeans from the tournament and only allow them to play during the uh, American times, because this is, even though both of our participants are American, they're playing pretty early time. If I think Zoomun fighting slightly worse block and BestPoo starting off with another 1-star win at the start of game 2. Volcano is followed by another survival time-based game, Endless Split. The game that was victorious for where Zoomun was more victorious last time. If he can manage to repeat his success, it would be a very good opportunity for him to catch up right at the start and not let BestPoo increase his lead right off the bat. I think it was out here. Yeah, I feel like it might have been. First one, he said he probably isn't looking at other tips, and he told us he was. That might have been the case, yeah. Zoomun and BestPoo alive still on the other side of the map. Last random is out of the way, and now it's just both our participants. BestPoo trying to do his name of fruit strats here. Maybe trying catch up someone off guard, but it didn't work last time. Doesn't seem to work so far again. Banking with the session. Zoomun actually answering with an apple here. He got hit with that apple there. Someone is not in the best position really, but that's a pretty risky jump, and now both him and BestPoo in pretty much similar area, as game is almost over, only few waves remaining, and Zoomun is the one who is victorious once again, tying up the score, going into game number 3. It's gonna be closer than the first one, standing with a bunch of golden mobs at the start of shooting range, and Zoomun is the one to kill the first golden skeleton. He is pretty ahead of BestPoo, who then kills few more mobs himself and catches up. They're both at 20 plus points right now. Zoomun getting another golden skeleton, and now he's only 4 away from the win. But BestPoo getting TNT and finishing first right at the end with an insane comeback from BestPoo. Someone was right there. He only needed 3 more points to finish it off. But the TNT arrow from BestPoo gave him an insane opportunity to come back, and he did. Very close game. This is way more closer than the first round already, and we have 5 more rounds to go in this one. BestPoo is 1 star ahead. Someone very close behind. Let's see what next round will be. Definitely no bias. Jungle jump. Round number 4. I cannot view them how they go, but someone I think starting ahead. BestPoo passed him for a second and then falls behind, failing one of the jumps, and it's a great opportunity for Zoomun to tie up the score if he doesn't fail himself at the end, and Zoomun finishing first with BestPoo so getting second. Randoms are not fast enough to catch up to them, and once again we are back to a 10-10 tie after 4 rounds. It's very close. It's a very close matchup. Workshop next. Workshop is next. It is not workshop. I lied. One more. Another game we have not seen. So far in this matchup. First and seconds, BestPoo is one in the lead, but like it always goes in one more, this lead is so far very insignificant, and he needs to find better patches of grass to increase it. Zoomun is still right behind, trying to pass his opponent. But so far doesn't manage to do so. BestPoo is holding the lead and only increasing it bit by bit as the time goes. Increasing it up to 50 points right now. And Zoomun is kind of struggling with the random himself here. Who is that guy? Almost passing Zoomun, but not for long. Zoomun will be staying at the second place, and BestPoo returning to the lead in the matchup. It is Workshop, one of the next games. I did not lie, indeed. Workshop, that's round number 6. See how this one will play out. Zoomun starting off ahead. This is really good news for him. BestPoo is a bit behind so far after the first craft. But then getting back in the lead for the craft number 3, staying slightly ahead, reaching the fourth craft first as well. Someone who started off in the front is now struggling a bit. BestPoo on the last craft already. And we'll probably be getting another 1-star lead here. Someone on the last craft too, and but he doesn't have time to pass his opponent. BestPoo is 2 stars in the lead for 2 last rounds. winning this workshop, and now RPG 16. Starting off with Random getting the first blood. Here and Zoomun following slightly after. BestPoo is fighting with two randoms around here, but doesn't manage to get the kills with Random. Keeps stealing his kills here. BestPoo finally getting his first kill, but he's now behind both Zoomun and the Random and dying to the other to the Random who was ahead of him and giving the Random the first place here. Not very good news for either of the participants. BestPoo finally catching up to Zoomun, and now they're all fighting in the same area with BestPoo getting more and more kills, finally getting into the first place. Zoomun needs to find some answers. He doesn't have too much time left. He might lose this game right here and right now if he doesn't get another kill. He doesn't manage to do so with one more round remaining. I think it's already over in this one too. Yeah, I think BestPoo got 2 stars here. And now it's one round remaining with 4 stars in between them. With a way closer fight this time, but still BestPoo remaining victorious. Workshop repeat. Just repeat workshop. Thankfully, party games are somewhat queuing. Libers, oh no, we are requeuing this, no, we are not staying in Fire Libers, hell no, we are not staying in Fire Libers, please dude. Last round, Bombardment. Last round of game number 2. Once again, just see the difference. With what difference BestPoo will win. You can already tell that this second game was way more closer and someone had a very good chance and get lucky at the end in RPG, but still showed a good performance and showed that he is capable of winning a game. But his time is slowly running out and he needs to start winning more and more, finding more consistent games for himself. Otherwise his tournament path will be over here. Bombardment and Zoomun ends of game number 2 with a win. 18-21, pretty close game. And now just gonna run one more quick ad break before the game number 3, which might be the last one if BestPoo manages to win once again. But it is, as we saw in game 2, it is not gonna be easy. Zoomun is definitely capable of getting some good points here, and to have a chance he needs to win third game. Needs to win the third game because even a tie is a win in the matchup for BestPoo, which would mean an elimination for Zoomun from the tournament. So let's see if Zoomun will be able to bring some of the points back, or if BestPoo will move forward. We actually see who they will be up against. Either Zoomun or BestPoo will be hover losers in the matchup between Noodle, Sky, or Vacuum, which is all three names are very scary to go up against. Those two new players did not get an easy bracket right off the bat for them. Itamar, Bacon, Sky, Noodle, or Vacuum Cleaner. That is one hell of a bracket. Let's see. Game number 3 could be the last one, or we could see some more action. Let's see how it will go. Let's figure. Oh my god, hello, Woods. Bombardment. Once again. It started, we ended game number 2 with Bombardment. We're starting game 3 of it. Zoomun was victorious last time. He seems to be pretty consistent at survival time games. Let's see if he can repeat his success here. And he really needs to do so, because starting a game where you cannot lose with one star down or any stars down is not something you would like to see. With how laggy those cannonballs are, it's very scary looking at the participants who are like within breathing distance of them. Two randoms are still up with 15 seconds remaining. Only one of them remaining. It's just our participants now approaching the first death wave. 5 seconds remaining. Can they make it to the death match? They made it to the death match, and Zoomun is out instantly with BestPoo starting off with a win once again by 1 star. RPG 16, we have seen RPG in every single game so far. Can I please move? Thank you. It's only a lag of all time. BestPoo starting off with another strong performance. 3 kills right off the bat. Someone struggling a little bit so far, but then managing to get a kill on BestPoo, going down the lead a little bit, but still being behind and dying to a random, which might be both good and bad, that he doesn't give his opponent more kills, but also letting the randoms get quite close to him as well. BestPoo, 15 seconds remaining, very confident in the lead, and Zoomun getting his second kill, and third one establishing himself in the second place and maybe having a chance to catch up at the end. He's 1 kill away, but he doesn't have time, unfortunately, but it was very close. BestPoo once again winning and only improving his lead. Going into Flores Lava. Hola. Hello, hello. Starting off with BestPoo once again ahead, quite ahead of Zoomun in Flores Lava. Finishing this one first, and only slightly, but still improving his lead, establishing himself in the first place, and maybe looking forward to ending this match in his favor as well. Jigsaw Rush was victorious for BestPoo last time. He struggles a little bit, but so does Zoomun, who is so far behind the random. He needs to catch up, and otherwise it might be all over already. He does manage to get second place, and not lose by way too much here, but still 4 stars down after 4 games. Not looking good for Zoomun at all, unfortunately. And Avalanche, maybe this is the game where the comeback starts happening. Maybe this is what he needs. Very unpredictable game. And being down 4 stars, he can head down all the way to just 1. Um, oh, nice. Okay. This is certainly one of the games of all time happening right now. This is in terms of my lag. Average hyping experience. I hope it doesn't limbo me. It can very pretty much do that. It will be quite unfortunate. That is it did limbo me. Great. God. Man. Let's put him back in the game before Avalanche is over. I would love to see the ending of the Avalanche, at least. The only important part, kinda. And I'm not gonna see shit. Great. Because Hypixel decided to shut itself. On the loading. Okay, Super Trip as round number 6. I have no idea how Avalanche ended. We'll probably see soon. 1-0 in Zoomun's favor. Okay. Not the biggest comeback, but still a win. Oh my gosh, the people disappearing on my screen makes me really worried for their health in this one. Oh, and Best being very aggressive and almost dying. Someone here putting himself in a pretty bad situation. BestPoo is out before the random, and someone who only got 1 star in Avalanche in a very big swing game might get a better swing in Super Chip here. To try and bring it all back. He still has time, he still has an opportunity to not lose it all in game 3. The last random is trapped, unless they do a jump, they do not, and Zoomun bring it back 2 stars from this super ship. And now being only 1 star behind his opponent. Animal Slaughter next game, game number 7. Zoomun still has a chance to win it all. He just needs to bring last 2 rounds his favor, because unless the last game is one game, he won't be able to do a big swing. So he needs to keep that lead he has so far in Animal Slaughter, but BestPoo is literally right behind him with almost exact same amount of points. Or is it? It's gonna be so close. It's gonna be so close right until the end. The random is stealing the animals from Zoomun. The paid actor is here trying to bring him down. Oh my gosh, it's so close. 15 seconds remaining. They're both still on the same exact points pretty much. Both reaching 100, and Zoomun hitting minus 50. No! Oh no! That is just tragic. That is just so tragic. No. Damn. This is really unfortunate. Then one more. I mean, Zoomun, they did get banned game, so Zoomun has a possibility to swing it and tie it up at the end, but BestPoo still will be moving into the next round. Yeah, that is just, and it's at the last 5 seconds as well. Uh, that is, I have just, this is just, man, this is just sad. Last round, Volcano, finish off this matchup. Man, and props to BestPoo too. Being so really consistent throughout all games and uh finishing in 3 rounds, but and I just feel a bit bad for someone who started picking up some pace and some good wins and had a very legit chance, especially with Volcano's last round. And that's just tragic. It's unfortunate, but that's how it is in the tournament sometimes. And someone unfortunately doesn't manage to win the last round either, with BestPoo finishing off with a 4-star lead in game number 3, moving with a clean sweep into the next round. GG's. GG's. Pretty good matchup. Pretty good matchup. Especially considering that this is two quite new players for the tournament. Both of them performed really good and consistent throughout games. Like, haven't seen T versus Junko type matchup here, but it was just complete unpredictability. Both of them were pretty consistent throughout games, getting some good scores, and both of them having good chances to win it all. But BestPoo today have been more consistent, more victorious, and he will be moving into the next round. Props to Zoomun, who improved since last time and did better, had a good chance, like I said. Big thanks to him to finding the time to play, unlike certain someone. And yeah, hope even though the last game was ended a bit sad, I hope he still had a good time. Who am I playing? Next, you are up against whoever loses match 15. So, Noodly Sky or Vacuum Cleaner. I would, like, even me, I would not want to hear any of those names against me. Oh no. Yeah, this side of the bracket is certainly something. I thought it was Itamar again. It is not Itamar. No. There won't be repeats that early in the tournament, so yeah. GG's. GG's. Thank God it was the to drop out and not Zoomun. I would have had to play by game 1. Imagine. Yeah, that's why I said that dropouts at this point will completely destroy the bracket in terms of balance and time zones. Even though Sky and Vacuum haven't been able to play, I think overall for like later rounds, Vacuum in other side of the bracket is a bit better than if he was in Bacon's side of the bracket. I feel like, I don't know. It depends, honestly, on how Vacuum plays. Either way, just having person who, I don't know, having someone replace a player mid-tournament in the bracket always messes it up, because brackets are very dependent on the time zones and the available time to place and to play, so it's usually not ending well when someone has to replace someone, but what can you do? Right, that was an interesting game. Uh, Let me see. I wanna grab like replay. What would I? Do I want to grab replays right now of their matches? I think I'll do it later when Hype is less likely to have a bit more accurate timings and stuff. Yeah, not gonna do stuff right now. Right now, I must. I don't know if I can sleep and dissolve. I hope I will have like 2 days off after today from the tournament. Just sleep. I have not been getting sleep. Because of it. Yeah. It's not over for today. We are going to see CJ Wolf versus Jenko in 5 hours from now on. I think. Yeah. 5 hours from now on, CJ and Jenko will play it out to determine who is out of the tournament between them as well, and who will be facing Sheep in the next round for them. So this is gonna be a pretty interesting game. Really excited for both of them to play. So hope to see you guys there. In 5 hours, another stream, another matchup, and hopefully another interesting game like this one. So thank you guys for watching the stream. Hope you enjoyed the game. And I'll see you later today for another game. Thank you all for watching. I love you all, guys. Bye bye. See you all.